I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. I'm going to come back to you. Got it. To you. 56.
Ryan.
56.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken
Ryan's
down, but
pass.
not before
Complete
they work it
to
across
Calvin Ridley.
midfield. He
It's a
was
gain
so
of
vital
20.
in their wild card win
And
a
the
week ago.
Falcons
8 catches
first
in that
down.
game. This is his first one in this affair. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Demarcus Lawrence on the
2
stop.
yards on the pickup there.
2
It'll be
yards
2nd
on
and
the
8.
pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Now it's Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Ryan's pass.
And they'll get this to the
Complete to
30-yard
Hayden
line
Hurst.
before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of
Just
16
one catch
yards.
for him last week in the wild
First
card
down,
win, but getting
Atlanta.
involved early here and picks up the first. They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hey, express. Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, Sal. I got you, son. 58. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming, Mike.
Here's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. No
Ryan's
gain that
pass.
time on the
Complete
completion,
to
and it'll be
Calvin
3rd
Ridley.
down. They got to get to the
No gain
20
on
to
the
keep
play.
the drive alive
And
on
it brings
3rd
up
down.
3rd
Pass complete.
down.
But no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still
No
yardage. Okay.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Ryan's pass.
Forget about the
Complete to number
storylines of being
85.
intimidated in the playoffs
Touchdown,
on the road. I mean,
Atlanta.
that was pretty clinical right
Young
there.
Wade
Yeah, they didn't
Goose
treat it
lining
like
up
it was a
for the
playoff
point
game in
after.
January, did that?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few
The
drills
kick
in the
is
practice
good.
field. They seem
Makes the
unaffected
score,
by what they're
Falcons
facing
7,
in this one.
Cowboys
Extra
nothing.
point by Koo, up and good.
Young
And
Wade
it's now
Koo
a
to kick off
7-0
for
game.
Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4
At
yards.
their own 21-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
Prescott.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Elliott.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo.
And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
47. Going to 53.
Here's Prescott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Check, 45 to Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
To the air again, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. That one goes for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Falcons' 34-yard line.
This is Lamb on the end around. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
A first down throw for Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
By the Falcons.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Take over first.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
21. 22's coming, Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
11 yards.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down, Falcons.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tighten down. There you go. Chance. Check, nickel. Hey, watch edge. Check.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14, Cowboys 7.
On first down, Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 36. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
By the Falcons.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
56 to Mike, boy. Gun. 56. Record.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And that is caught.
Ryan's
Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense. With two guys going up for the football, which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Let's get off the field. Here we go, 47. Gun.
Prescott off play action. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Elliott, the ball
and they'll
carrier.
Lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
A 5-yard loss.
They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown,
Dalton Schultz
Cowboys.
There to make the grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Falcons 20, Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Throwing now. Ryan on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. That'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They run with Patterson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. 47 yards. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Zerline good with a PAT. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From way up at the 23. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Pass incomplete.
Ryan's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
21-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. As the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
For the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Falcons 20. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
You got nothing. Kill. He's coming. Double up.
Here's Ryan going to fire this out wide. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 85. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Max 22. We ain't giving up nothing. Hey, South. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. 11. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Floating one, incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. On the return, Tremont Smith. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
At the 34-yard line.
Count. 47. Rush in. Watch the edge. He's checking.
They'll run with Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. 36 yards on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check. Here we go, 46.
Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal.
Here we go. Line in. Mike's by 4. Here we go. Kill.
Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
A 27-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Second and 10 now. Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25 yards.
First down, Atlanta.
Here we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 3. Gotta go.
On first down, it's Patterson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Back, the ball carrier.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught.
Ryan's pass.
Only 3 yards on the
Complete
catch.
to number
It's
89.
third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
On third down. It's Patterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley,
Atlanta.
46 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he's is going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
12 more
An effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Falcons 26.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Check. 45.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Safety's creeping. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. You lie. Check. 26.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And Robinson with a big catch. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Elliott. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Play action. It's Ryan. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, Falcons.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan, his throw incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
By Trayvon Diggs.
Here we go. 51. 28. Check. Mike 28. Check pass.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Ryan. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey, check.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Ryan's pass complete to number 85.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Cooper's got him. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
That's another Cowboys.
Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Crunch. Here we go, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Complete to number 83. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Well, Prescott here to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
The kick is good.
And his kick is good.
The score, Cowboys 52, Falcons 34. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
34.
We'll see what they do here. And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the dial? Boy, you stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private pilot, look at me. Stylish, stylish. Masterpiece. Body done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot. And when it was on, they wanted me gone. Boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pussy. honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my crowd, got 1,000 in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't you? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. Oh my.
Well, we've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington football team. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Right here, double count. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Play action. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. 27 yards there, a first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Check the backer, check the backer.
On first down, Wilson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard Well short of the first.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Washington football at the 20.
Here we go. Blue 30. Help out. Let's go. Shift. Watch the shift. Watch that.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
To Tony Pollard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Check 49. Check. Lucky.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there at a Washington first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hot. 50. Deuce. You go tight. You got tight right there. Safe.
Here's Pollard. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Ravens, nothing. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. They're looking for Jefferson, but this
I'm
is
the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
Miles Killebrew with a pick, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 yards on the second down screenplay. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and you give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's what for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch QB drop. 31's the mic.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, but that'll bring up second down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16
Partner,
yards.
in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run the counter. Pollard. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Tony Pollard, the ball
Just
carrier.
a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
There on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down, it's Pollard. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Alert. 50. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes this Washington 21. Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Jefferson.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Complete. Jefferson the target. 7 yards the pickup there.
Complete.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Wilson's pass.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distribute.
It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
And he's going to use his legs here. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 28-yard line.
Now an option play on second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Knickers. Tag Knickers. Easy, easy. Check, check.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Pollard. That's good.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Show that bench release and go.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
He can't hang.
Finding Knox there, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Watch 54.
Roethlisberger quickly to the flat.
Roethlisberger's pass.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
I'm coming after you.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
The handoff to Leonard Fournette.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Let's go. I'm letting you know right. That. He's coming.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Wilson
picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
28-yard line.
Roethlisberger. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Jefferson.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
Now it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by David Long.
It don't
and he
even
will
matter,
bring this one back. Touchdown. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And now here is another interception. Miles Killebrew with a pick. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, the 4th of the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Makes this Washington
a good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this 2 shall pass, this 2 shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
And the open receiver is Robert Woods. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Fournette, a first down carry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Taken down.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, Let your quarterback operate and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Five's the mic. It's coming this way. Here we go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Baltimore.
I'm trying to go. Let's go.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Leonard Fournette on the carry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 4.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
And 6.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Fournette again.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Down.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
A gain of 18
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Trips. 86 is on the right.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Watch left.
Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
Ravens.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2.
After each game, a player gets graded on his performance, and that's every play of the game. So while that was the last play and it didn't change the outcome, he's still going to get kudos for playing it to the end.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, listen,